Another leading cause of workplace fatalities is falls from heights. In our next segment, you'll learn about the importance of personal protective equipment and the best practices to use to keep construction workers safe from falls. Falls from height continue to be a significant cause of workplace fatalities and disabling injuries. Is the industry doing enough to prevent them?
The construction industry is making progress. They're very focused on making more awareness when it comes to fall protection issues and concerns. They are educating their employees better. They're providing training about fall protection. They're looking at preventing falls whenever possible, and then when fall hazards exist, they're looking at selecting the right equipment for the application, training their employees on how to use the equipment, and making sure it's properly installed.
How has personal protective equipment to guard against falls changed in recent years?
In recent years, there have been a lot of innovations that have made the equipment more comfortable when it comes to the harnesses, and when it comes to some of the products, also easier to use. For example, with the harnesses, stretch webbing incorporates a level of comfort into the harnesses that was never seen in the industry before. Also, padding has become better. Often workers have to carry heavy tools on belts, and the padding makes the harness more comfortable to wear. More breathable materials keep the worker from getting too hot in hot environments, keeps them more comfortable. They allow for easier adjustment with certain cam buckle adjustments and pivot link adjustments that allow for them to bend over more easily, climb ladders. When it comes to other products such as self-retracting lifelines, newer materials have made those much lighter weight, easier to use. There are high-impact nylon, makes them more durable. Special webbings, and some of those actually make it so they're much more abrasion resistant. They last a lot longer. Lightweight aluminums have made products that are very strong, very durable, but also easier to carry around for the construction worker. New innovative products have come to market with new solutions for applications where workers really didn't have good solutions for fall protection before. Another thing with products that has really changed recently is manufacturers are testing products not only to the standards but beyond the standards. They're really looking to test products in the applications. So they're testing for durability, ease of use, making sure they're very safe for the application, not just testing it in a test lab environment.
OSHA says mobile and stationary scaffolding, floor openings, and portable ladders are all involved in a significant number of construction falls. What are the solutions for these situations?
I think first and foremost is understanding the requirements as to how to properly use them and make sure that the employees are well trained in selecting the proper equipment and using it properly. When it comes to scaffolding, there are a lot of things that are very important, including fall protection, not only during the use of scaffolding, but also while erecting the scaffolding and tearing it down. Portable ladders, it's very important to select the right portable ladder for the application. For example, workers need to be able to safely transition from the ladder onto the level of surface that they're going to work. What's important about this is the ladder must be long enough, so it allows them to do that. Also, securing the ladder at the top and at the bottom of the ladder is very important to make sure that it's safely in place. The angle of installation is important to make sure that the worker can safely climb the ladder. And then two, making certain that the worker doesn't try to carry tools in his or her hands when climbing the ladder. When it comes to floor openings, guardrails are an excellent solution. There are temporary guardrail systems that can be put in during a construction phase, and also permanently installed guardrail systems provide a good solution not only during the construction phase but afterward for workers who may be accessing a certain level.
Can you please explain the role of the competent person in selecting and implementing fall protection?
Sure. A competent person is very important. They must actually come up with a fall protection plan that they implement, and they directly supervise that plan. When it comes to selecting equipment, they need to assess the applications, that their workers are going to be in, and they need to make sure that they understand what equipment's available and select the best equipment for the application. Once they select that equipment, they need to make certain that it's properly installed. Proper installation is key. Also, inspecting the equipment is very important. Equipment must be inspected to make sure that it's working properly, that it has not been exposed to anything that would compromise the working of that equipment. Also key to the competent person's role is making sure that the workers are properly trained to use the equipment, to install it, and inspect it prior to each use.
What kinds of fall protection systems are useful when anchorage points are not available?
That has been really a focus for manufacturers of fall protection equipment in recent years, to come up with innovations that will help with those applications. There are special mobile anchorage devices which can be used in leading edge applications, for example, that are very new to the industry, that provide protection to workers. There are also other types of mobile anchorages that can be attached to, for example, the back of a truck, or can be placed over a manhole. In addition, if there is not a product out in the market today, what can be done is an engineer can go in and look at the situation, develop an engineered solution specifically for the needs of the application that can tie into an existing structure. That can be a single anchorage, or it can be multiple anchorages. In some cases, multiple anchorages can be tied into a structure, and a horizontal lifeline system can be installed with those anchorages.
Today we've heard from experts in medical response, emergency preparedness, safe driving, and fall prevention about best practices and ways to prevent tragedies at the workplace. Every safety incident stems from multiple causes, including distraction, fatigue, poor housekeeping, and disregard of safety rules. Each and every one of us has a personal and professional stake in safety. Ultimately, working safely is a matter of choice for the employer and employee alike. We hope you've learned valuable information about ways to keep your workplace safe and secure. Thank you for watching this program. Stay safe.